7 years. March 26, 2018 was the day I launched this channel, and it has been 7 years since then. I know content on the channel has been quite sparse, and I am really not happy about that. And I've been trying, as my dad says, trying is lying, but I've been trying to get back to doing like my normal long form content, intro and outro, whole package videos. And I really miss doing it. And yeah, I'm working on my way back somehow. So I don't know why this became the thing that I do, because no one wants to eat. No one wants to eat. I don't know why this became the thing that I do for my channelversary. I mean, it's not good content. No one likes watching other people eat. I guess some people really like watching other people eat, which if you like that, sure. I am not one who really likes that. It's pretty good chocolate cake though. But it is always a good excuse for cake. And I do like having these channelversary videos up on the channel. I really like just adding another cake to the exact same thumbnail. I do think that is quite funny, at least to me. It just has to stay in. Oh my God, that's I just told you, you can't do a retake. You just have to say, and whatever you say is what you said. I was thinking about The Prestige last night. That's the movie where Wolverine and Batman are magicians. Not The Illusionists, where the Hulk is a magician. And isn't the twin movie thing weird? Like how around the same time, there'll be like two very similar movies from two completely different studios, like Armageddon and Deep Impact. I read an answer of why that happens at one point, but I don't remember. I feel like it was something like, because one is shopping the movie around and a studio will pass, but they're like, that's a good idea. So like they go looking for similar scripts and then just produce their version to compete with it or something like that. I don't know. That could be totally wrong. But a very strange phenomenon. I don't know if it's happening as much anymore. Anyway, so Wolverine isn't as good a magician as Batman is, so he goes to David Bowie and asks David Bowie to make him a machine that can teleport him. And David Bowie's like, yeah, okay. So he could just build this machine? Like he never tried to do this before? Like when they went to Tony Stark and they're like, hey, we need a time machine. And he's like, I don't know, okay, I'll try and make one. And he makes a Mobius strip and then suddenly he has a time machine. Like, you could just make a time machine and you never thought to make a time machine before? I guess there's times where myself didn't really know I could do something until someone asked me to do something and then I gave it a try. But still, just like this trope of where they can just make this thing, but yet they never thought to make it before. This world-changing device, like a teleporter. But he makes a teleporter, but it doesn't teleport. It's like, sorry, it doesn't teleport. It actually clones. And so Wolverine's like, okay, I can work with that. But even if the teleporter did work, he was going to use this for a magic trick. This piece of technology that could change the world, transporting people from one place to another in a split second, Wolverine just wants to use it for a magic trick. Just one guy using it to pretend to be a trick that's actually real. That's ridiculous. But that's what he does with the cloning machine too. He's a magician with a device that can clone things and people, and he just uses it for a magic trick? They could put food in this cloning machine and feed the world. He could even just if he even just put his money, he wouldn't need to be a magician. He could just clone all of his money and he'd have money and he could buy whatever he wants. That starts getting down a whole thing of like where wishes, if wishes were real, it would end the world. But still, that's what I was thinking about. The fact that he is using this device for a magic trick. And yeah, it's like, oh, it's so crazy because, spoilers, if you haven't seen this movie, you should, it's good. So he uses this machine to clone himself, but he really wanted a teleporter. So instead of cloning himself, he just uses it because it's kind of a combination teleporter cloning machine. It clones you, but it teleports the clone or the original you somewhere else. You know, it's that whole snap of the finger where your consciousness ends up. But so he didn't want two of them to appear. He just wanted it to appear like he had been teleported. So he kills the one that's still on the machine. So the machine clones him, sends the clone or him somewhere else. A trapdoor in the machine drops the clone or the original him into a tank where it drowns. And people have obviously made this thing. I'm sure tons of people have said how stupid this is. And I'm sure people have made the point that I'm really focusing on, is the fact that he's using this device for a magic trick, which is just so silly. This device that would change the face of the earth, he's hiding it and just using it for a magic trick. It's still a really fun movie. It's still a good movie, a lot of good twists. Batman and Wolverine are both great. And The Illusionist is a good movie too. It's a little bit more grounded, I would say. Is it? I think it is. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, wishes. If wishes were real, the world would end. There'd be no reason to live if wishes were real. Because say someone can grant your wish. So why wish for money when you could just wish for what money can buy? So just wish for the food instead of the money to buy the food. But why stop there? Why wish for the food when you can just wish to be full? Just wish to have had the satisfaction of have had eaten and just be full and not to have to eat. So you just keep skipping steps. It's kind of like Adam Sandler's masterpiece, Click, where basically you just fast forward through your entire life. But really, if wishes were real, why bother just stopping at one part? Just wish for the end. Just wish for it all. Wish for the entire experience exactly the way you wanted, and then lights out. So, I mean, why would you just wish for just the money or just the food? Just it's a wish. It can do anything. Just wish the ultimate wish, which is the end. So if wishes were real, the world would end. So thankfully, wishes aren't real. But you can still wish for stuff because they're not real. So, wish away. Anyway, hopefully this future version of me can make something out of that quickly.
Well, I'm doing the best I can, but you talked a lot. Also, on wishes, that's why like Harry Potter is kind of silly too. Like all the magic in Harry Potter is like they can make a broom sweep the floor. It's all little silly things because it's the same. If magic was real, the world would end. Because if magic could really do things, the same as a wish. Why use magic to just make food appear? Just use the magic to make yourself full. It's exactly the same. Okay.
And get it posted before the end of the day so it can still be on the actual day. And if not, who knows? If you listened to all of that, congratulations. I appreciate you. I don't know why. Hopefully I'll be back with your regular scheduled content of making stuff, which I also don't know why people watch, but they do. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for 7 years. D is for dark chocolate cake. I'm sure I've used that before. But anyway, my sincere thank you for watching once again. I am Nick D. Clements, if you're wondering. Nick is short for Nicholas, and D stands for dark chocolate cake. Anyway, I'm off to start year 8. Come on, Shadow, get up. Come on, Shadow. Shadow, come on. Come on, out.